Welcome back to another video by Gamer J. We've got a fairly short video planned for you tonight. This is our first weekly update for September 2019 on the state of the free-to-play account. For anyone who is not aware, this is my only account, but I need to remind myself to keep it free-to-play, so I say it as much as I can, and you know, it's still my only account. This is my free-to-play account, but it's my only account. Alright, and one of the reasons I need to remind myself is we've got this really cool new offer for pre-release for the next set, but you can only get it with $50, not 5,000 crystals, not 50,000 crystals, or any number of crystals. Straight up $50 gets you the pre-release bargain, and it looks awesome to me. And but is free-to-play account, can't do it. But I have been toying. With the idea of moving from free-to-play, and I haven't decided. But I have decided to give myself another look at the option to move from free-to-play if I can meet my goals that I have set for free-to-play in September of 2019. If I can get them before that pre-release opportunity ends near the end of September, if I can get my ranks to the right spot, I will then re-examine where I'm at and decide whether I want to stay free-to-play or not. If I fail to meet my goals, then I will not participate in that purchase. I will stay free to play at least through the full month of September. Only a few more days after the end of that option goes away for the end of September. But yeah, I don't know if I'll be happy if I don't meet my goals so that I don't spend the money, or what's going to be the deal there. But yeah, that's where it's at. I could talk about it forever because I'm good at rambling, but I'm going to try and keep this brief. So in review, we do have goals for getting to gold rank in limited and platinum in constructed by the end of this month. We started the month off with a bit of a bang and a good omniscience draft, which was actually a mistake to do because it used our valuable gold coin resources that we need to participate in ranked drafts for a limited event that was not ranked. So it was good fun. We learned a bit. So it wasn't a total waste, but it was a mistake because those, we needed those to help us get to where we need to get in ranked. Especially me, I'm not very good at it. I used to think I was good at drafts until I started playing on Arena in an international community, and there was no counter drafting involved, none of that. So not as good as I had once thought I was. All right, moving on. I have crafted a few cards, and I hadn't done so before. I think I crafted one uncommon or something just to test out the system, see if I could figure it out, and then I forgot how it worked entirely and said, I'm going to just save up. And so you can see right now I've got 16 common, 4 uncommon, 1 rare, and 1 mythic rare available. Well, I had 2 mythic rares, and I had several rares and a bunch of uncommons. I don't remember what I used them all on. I really don't remember them all. But I do remember some specific ones. I did use the Mythic to make a second Cavalier of Gales because in my mono blue deck that I've been using to rank up in Constructed, it's been a great card, and I'd like to see it more often. And in mono blue, it's, the Cavaliers just lend themselves to the mono colors to begin with, and the Cavalier of Gales I think is among the best Cavaliers in the game. I also completed a set of Agent of Treachery. I had one, and he could turn the game for me if I got him particularly at the right time. if I got him at the wrong time and I ended up having to put him on the bottom of my deck so that I had better play, I found that late game I wanted him to help me turn the tables, and I knew he wasn't going to be there for me. So I now have a full set of Agent of Treachery. We're looking at my blue, splash black deck. That's an attempt to, kind of use some Tyrant Scorn and a couple other blue-black options. Not a whole lot, as you can see. I've only got I have the Ebon Legion because it's an awesome card, and I've got one whopping 2-pound Lich and one Thought Erasure. And these are not actually in this deck, and we're going to take them out here in a second. I have just edited the deck a little bit, but I put them in here because I remembered that I did make a complete set of these using some of my uncommons for creation. So I'm really liking the blue-white, the blue-white and blue-black options, and may even end up going for a black-blue-white at some point. I have toyed around with this black-blue deck a little bit, finding that still mono blue does better for me. So, not in a rush to get this. One of my rares did go to a second Watery Grave. Not sure where I picked up the first. I don't remember if it was in a draft or not. But bottom line is, I need a full set, and so I picked up one. I've got one more rare, so I won't get me a full set. And it's to do a mono blue for most of my ranking. It's not a priority. So I wanted to keep a couple of options available in case I discovered I really need something to make my deck, go to the next level or something. So I kept my options open a little, but I did create a few things as I went along. For commons, I guess this is among the uncommons. I picked up Sinister Sabotage to replace those Thought Erasures. I found that Thought Erasures sometimes actually did my opponent a favor if they were doing any kind of graveyard tech. I'm past whatever it was, because it's the same cost as this one colorless and two blue. There it is, the Thought Collapse, not Thought Erasure, Thought Collapse, Thought Erasure's right here. Different spell altogether. Use some Sinister Sabotages to replace Thought Collapses. Even though Thought Collapses are common, so hey, nice. I've got a full set of them. And if I ever want to just run a counter spell heavy deck, I'll certainly have all of those things. But they're the same cost, where Thought Collapse puts my opponent's top 3 cards of their library into the graveyard, which is great for mill against them, but sometimes it's helping them more than it's hurting them, aside from the counter spell itself, but the extra effect. So Surveil will pretty much always be helpful to me, and if I can put an Agent of Treachery into my graveyard, it's actually something that can work out for me once I have my black-blue deck working correctly. I'll have some Blood to Bones. I do have this one copy of Concoct. Concoct is Surveil 3, then return a creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. So I think that's pretty awesome. Alright, no more review on that. That was mostly just me getting stuff created to help out. I'll do one quick look at the current state of the mono blue deck that I am using to rank up, and it looks like for whatever reason I'm only using 3 copies of Agent of Treachery, and must have decided that I needed it for balance. For my curve, low end of my curve, I've got a couple of 1-drops and a couple of 2-drops, but it really kicks in at 3. With some efficiency for mana and card draw, and I see that I've kept 3 copies of several things instead of 4 copies because of the mix that I desired, and I find that 3 copies is pretty dependable, and it's always kind of been my favored number over 4 copies for most deck types that I've built. I know that it's not the most efficient, but I just can't seem to get away from it because I always want so many things. So, and I could probably drop this Mass Manipulation for another Agent of Treachery, but I have found that Mass Manipulation could be great for turning your game around as well. Having, being able to take 2 of my opponent's creatures or planeswalkers at one go can, really flip the tables. Whereas Agent of Treachery grabs one thing and might not quite get there. All right, that's that. One real quick look. We've got our home screen here at the pre-order option, and I think it brings me to money here. Yeah, it brings me to money here. I want to see the money. I want to see the store, and so you can see how much money. Yeah, it's $50, and this is a really awesome planeswalker, but not that great for me, because I have no real intentions, right? Black-green is not the direction that I'm likely to go for any of my constructed stuff. I got 15 packs, y'all. Alright, we are also at 5,000 coin. Not going to drag out the video for that at all, but I will drag out the video to finish off with some pack openings. Because, who doesn't want to see some packs open? See what someone gets when they save up their packs. We got 15 packs. I save up 10 of the core set. I'm going to open 10 at a time, so I'm going to open 2 Ravnica, 3 core set, and then 10 core set. If I can do it right. I don't know how to do that, but we're going to try it that way. Thing that I'm going to fall in love with. I'm starting to learn the cards. I don't know what that one is. Mausoleum of Secrets. Search your library for a black card with converted mana cost less than or equal to the number of creature cards in your graveyard. Reveal it, put in your hand. Then you shuffle your library. It's like demonic growth, or demonic growth. Demonic. It's like that old demonic search thing for stuff. Go find it. Demonic Tutor. That was the one. It's the same cost. It doesn't guarantee you to just get whatever you're looking for, but if you're looking for something cheap, you can probably get it. Cool. Let's get another Ravnica out there. Burglar Rat. I've had that played against me. I think it's kind of neat. Okay, stuff here, and. Rare wild card. Whatever rare I want. Woo! I love whatever rare I want. Alright, let's see. We're going to do 3 and then open 10. Whatever rare I want. Look at that. Alright. Hook me up with whatever mythic I want now. Go on. What? Oh, nice. Whatever mythic I want. I don't know what one I want. Probably from the next set. That's what I want. I want a mythic from the next set. Alright. Ooh, I don't even know what to wish for. Shared Summons. It's a cool card. I don't run much green, but it's a cool card. Alright. Open 10. Bye. Last time I did this, it gave me just the rares. You also got some more summonings. Also, what's Masterful Replication? Cost 6, choose 1. I only get 1. So 2 3/3 colors, call them artifact creature tokens or artifact I control. Each other artifact I control becomes a copy of that artifact till the end of turn. Well, I like the idea of tinkering around with an artifact deck, but I don't think that's going to make it into what I try and do competitively. Field of the Dead. This is our deck's built around this card. I feel like Whenever Field of the Dead or another land enters the battlefield under your control, if you control 7 or more lands with different names, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token, which lends itself to this guy here on Elementals. And this guy's pretty awesome in Elemental decks. I've seen it. Chandra's Regulator, cool for, red Chandra decks. Mystic Forge. Oh, somebody had this against me in the Omniscience draft, and I was like, this is completely broken in Omniscience. I happened to be able to get rid of it with a Golem, which made no sense to me that they weren't able to counter it or anything or play their entire deck. I'm not sure how I got the opportunity to get rid of it, because they played it out of their opening hand, and I went first, and I think that I even announced basically that I had a Golem in my hand, because I played a Golem in my opening when they had nothing out, which was a poor decision. But I also played a what was it? The copy finder, the matchmaker, the uncommon dude that finds a copy of anything that you have in play and lets you put it in your hand. Pattern Matcher, got him. Pattern Matcher, and so I played him after I played my Meteor Golem, and so I got another Meteor Golem into my hand. My opponent knew I had a Meteor Golem in my hand, and they played Mystic Forge. It was the obvious target for me to go after, and they didn't have a counter spell. So, anyway, I saw that drop, and I was like, oh my god, I just lost this game. I don't remember if I won that game in the end or not, but I was able to stop Mystic Forge from ruining it for me. Rotting Regisaur is an awesome card. I don't think I've capitalized on it in Constructed yet, but I like it. Alright guys, that is the packs. Alright, so we have gone over where we're at. Only one more thing to go over. One last thing before we wrap up this video, which I wanted to do before I open the packs, but hey, is check out our current ranks. See if I can figure out how to do that. I've done it before, I just don't remember how. So if I go to profile, this is my profile. Yes, here it is. So we are currently at Silver Tier in both Constructed and in Limited. We are at Silver Tier 2 in Constructed, Silver Tier 4 in Limited. I'm definitely not posting all of my games. My videos are long enough, my games are long enough, and my commentary is only just so okay. So, I appreciate you guys tuning in. That is the state of our free-to-play account. Thank you for watching. I'm Gamer J, and I hope you have a wonderful night.